was silly as well. So that was kind of
Okay.
like right between DC and the network execs back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently they wanted Clint Eastwood to be the guy, to be him, but it never happened. I was like,
Wow.
damn. Yeah, that shit was crazy. I had no idea of that. But yeah, that show that one's over. Actually, man, funny enough, the full length movie is currently on Netflix for a couple of months.
Oh, that Batman one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that one's on there. It should be still on there.
Okay.
They're coming about this year. It tends to come back, tends to kind of show up around the fall to the winter time. Cause I saw it on there. Well, I was on Netflix Monday. Actually, you know what? It should still be on there. I know they got rid of a couple of things recently, but yeah, that is back on there though.
Okay.
But
Again,
yeah,
quick.
that I was watching. I think like most of season one, and then went to some other like 3D Batman cartoon, which was just weird. I wasn't feeling it. But they actually, man, they got the whole Batman animated series on Fire Stick as well.
Dang, man. Because I've been looking for alternatives because I am straight on freaking dish right now, and I'm trying to find ways to freaking cut. If I could find Game Show Network, that would be perfect. And
You
yeah.
know, I wouldn't be surprised if there's an of they got man, they have a lot of apps once you jailbreak the Fire Stick through Kodi. Um
Uh-huh.
they got a lot. They got so many different TV apps, man. The wrestling app is actually pretty nice. Like I said, they got Lucha Underground. I've seen a couple of stuff in New Japan on there. Um,
Damn.
but yeah, they keep up to date with a lot of stuff though. Like I said, it's like free Hulu almost pretty much.
Oh, bruh.
Yeah, and then, Hulu, man, they got man. Well, them and CW had a falling out, so of course CW stuff is no longer on Hulu anymore, which is kind of a heartbreaker. But thankfully, like
Oh, who,
I'm able to catch up with Flash and Arrow and everything else on the Fire Stick.
oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, and the nice thing about it, man, they adapt to like the quality of TV. So you got, like I said, 1080p or HD, or even if you might have a boob tube or whatever. I mean, hell,
Mhm.
they got the quality. They got like quality bands for it. There's always so many, so that's pretty dope. They need to fix the Johnny Quest one though. They really do. I was watching like the first probably like 4 episodes, and then like the other ones they weren't coming through. But I tell you what they do got on there though. I found New York Undercover.
Oh my God, that's a show from that's a name from back in the day.
Yeah, actually, there's an app on here called UK Turks. They got a bunch of cartoons.
Okay.
Where I was watching the Dick Tracy one.
Uh-huh.
They got that, and they the like entire the original Ninja Turtle series.
Okay.
Yeah, I think overall I've been watching. Damn, I'm like midway through like season 3 now. So
Oh,
yeah, they
that,
got that, man. They got, like I said, man. It's a lot of alternatives, man. Um, and that was me. I dropped Comcast cable over a year now,
and
and
I know.
initially I
Yeah, I know.
had
I know. I know. Byron said I know he was using what's the name on his PS4. So and
yeah
I
the
know
view,
that.
yeah
Yeah, so
view,
I know
view
what
was
that's
nice,
like.
man. Because view, man, I mean, pretty much, live TV as it's happening.
Uh,
You got USA, AMC. Nice thing about it too, they adapt to your local region as
okay.
far as like channels or whatnot, like sports. So it's like when I put in the zip code for here in Michigan, I get like the Fox Sports Detroit stuff.
Oh, dude, really?
Yeah, they will adapt to your region. So like whatever your zip code is, and it'll pop up like because like actually midway through when I first put it in, and I put like 4944 Western Michigan. Like yeah, that's it.
Oh, snap, man.
Yeah. So yeah, they adapt to everything, which is pretty nice. They had that
I would imagine that would be. I would imagine that would be
Yeah.
cool. I know here. I would love to see the Pistons game. If I could just put in the zip code instead of if it just find me automatically, and I can get Fox Sports Detroit down here. That would be so
Right.
freaking awesome.
Yeah, they
almost spun out.
yeah, so that's pretty cool. And then two, another thing actually on Fire Sticks, we were speaking about the Pistons games. There are a couple of apps on the Fire Stick that you can like stream the live
That was
games.
icy.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Because I'm not trying to. NBA League Pass is awesome and whatnot, but
Nice.
it's nice. But I don't want to pay it. I just don't.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Bit.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Yeah, if I could watch something definitely cheap like me, WWE Network, I'll pay WWE Network all day long.
Me too.
I'll pay it all day long. And like it's a no brainer to me. I'll take that out of my entertainment budget if need be.
Yeah. Yeah, I would do that right there, man. I mean, it's one thing because I mean, you look at everything that you're getting
Exactly.
and what you can do, and I mean, the thing is, they're adding on new stuff.
Have you noticed that? Have you noticed they're adding more of the old school stuff now?
Yeah. True.
It's like all the 605 stuff is come up more.
Yeah.
I'm like-
Actually, it was funny, man. I was actually just looking at like I said, I was watching the Mid-South stuff the other night after what was TLC went off.
Okay.
And I watched about 3 or 4 episodes. No, about 3 episodes of Mid-South stuff.
I can't wait for them to add more of that stuff right there.
Yeah. That one, I really hope that they add on the Smoky Mountain Library also.
Yeah.
Smoky Mountain one, so far, I watched the entire year of 94 that they have on there.
Oh my gosh, that was some good stuff that Jim Cornell was putting on back then, man. It was good stuff. And I see what WWE Network did. They put the episodes of the Jericho's of the names that are familiar to folks, whatnot.
Yeah.
But I guess they don't want to blow their whole load by putting everything out there. So I get it. On the same token, just give it to us. I'm just saying.
Yeah, true. And that's the thing. You know what's crazy about the nice about the year of 94 in Smoky Mountain? Speaking, it's funny you mentioned about Jericho. That's when him and Lance Storm first made their debut.
Exactly.
As brothers. So it's pretty nice to see them. You know, he's a couple of people. You know, it was pretty neat too how they was doing the time. You know, that was about the time they were doing the cross promotion with Vince.
Exactly.
And there's a couple of episodes where they were advertising a Smoky Mountain show in Atlanta, like in '94.
Okay.
And I think Lex was there because Lex actually does a promo on Smoky Mountain TV.
Okay.
But it's for WWF.
Okay.
So they showcased that on there because they mentioned, I know Macho Man did a promo because I forgot who it was he wrestled. But yeah, him, Luger. It was a couple of people. I know Jared's name was mentioned. They just didn't have a promo for him, which was pretty. But yeah, a lot of names actually. Jake Roberts, not so much matches, but some home promos.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some home.
I just googled it. I guess he did a promo for Bruiser Bedlam in April of '94, and you know.
Yeah, Bruiser Bedlam. That's it. Because Bruiser beat him.
Okay.
Yeah, Bruiser beat him, and I think at the time, Jake was going after what was his name? Dirty White Boy.
Okay.
Yeah, it was TL Hopper on WWF for a bit.
Okay.
But yeah, he was going for him, and but yeah, I think beat the champ TV title.
Yeah.
Because it was like there was no belt, but there used to be a grand prize of so many thousands of dollars if you won, which was
Exactly.
pretty dope.
And the crazy thing is, I was doing some research, and yeah, and that was some stuff they was doing even back I think like in the 70s and stuff like that too. So,
Right.
so that was like, man, that's pretty cool.
And you know what's crazy though, and you know Jim Cornette was talking about that. He said that was a way for a lot of guys to compete who really didn't have a storyline or whatever. That was a way to keep them busy and to keep them on TV and to keep them on the shows. Was have them beat the champion.
What a interesting concept. When you have a lot of talent, you really don't have nothing to do, have nothing for them storyline wise. Let's see. Yeah, you got Main Event, you have all these other shows, Superstars and whatever.
Yeah.
TV titles, something along those lines.
Yeah, I think that would be a nice concept, because the nice thing about it was, you know, and I think Austin was talking about this. You know, that was the thing with the TV title when TNA had the TV title. I remember Stone Cold was talking about it on Twitter. He was like, you know, this works because it gives a chance. The thing is, the TV title, it has to be defended on TV.
Exactly.
So it's a nice thing of being, okay, who's gonna beat this guy this week? Because I think at the time, I think Gunner had the title, and it was sort of like, well, who's gonna beat him? Because at the time, Gunner was on a hell of a run.
Exactly.
So you know, it was kind of interesting to see. But yeah, I think like I said, a TV title. I honestly think that it would work. But like you said, I mean, it has to be done. You know, and I mean, you got enough guys who are on Raw and SmackDown, like you said, Main Event and Superstars, who would, you know, give them something to fight for, you know.
And the crazy thing is, the perfect person I see that will do outstanding with that is Tyler Breeze. A TV title like that would be like a perfect little thing. He could play it up and everything. He could do his little thing, and it'd be a good showcase.
I think that would work because, well, the thing about it too is, you know, basically with the narcissistic gimmick that he has, you know, you're considering, what, I'm the face, I'm on TV, look at me, hey, you know, I'm Tyler Breeze, you know, that could work in his favor. That really could. Hey, hold on, okay? Give me 1 second.
Gotcha. And to everybody's viewing, this is your CDO, Cedric D. Lynam, and me and LJ just shooting the breeze real quick. I put a post out there. I put a reply to Tommy's post. He did a YouTube video, and yeah, he did a very good video discussing the women's evolution. So thank you, Tommy, for that. And I really would like to. We have some great minds here in THWF, and I would love to see some great debates go on here in THWF. And we just see this is a topic, right? Me and LJ right now, we just shooting right now. We're just shooting the breeze right now. We first started talking about my yeah, gotcha. And yeah, we was just sitting here talking about Batman, for goodness sake. Then eventually we got to talk about Smoky Mountain and their beat the TV title, you know, and how something like that would definitely be used in WWE right now. It's crazy.
Leftover fried chicken from last night is the best.
I ain't mad at you, man. Hey, that's warm it up just as good the next day. I'm just saying.
Hell yeah, that's exactly what I did. I know, man. 96 is so bad, man. I took the day off work.
Ooh.
Almost damn highway.
Is a lot of snow down there? Up there, rather?
You know what's crazy, man? It's not really a whole lot of snow, but the thing is, though, and the roads iced up overnight.
Ooh, yeah.
So pretty much the only one lane is really open, and everything else trying to get over to the side. You got like a lot of trucks and stuff who got like a 4-wheel drive and everything else.
Uh-huh.
Truck. What I'm pissed about is that he got behind me. decides to go around me, which is cool. But then, because he don't have nothing in the back of his pickup truck, he fishtailed and damn near hit my left wheel. I spun out a little bit, was able to control it. And I said, you know what? After like a couple of seconds of gathering my nerves,
Exactly.
I went ahead and turned my ass back around and went home. Came back home.
I'm not dealing with this mess.
Yeah. I mean, hell, I got paid time off, so fuck it, I'm still getting paid.
There,
$1,000.
there you go, right there.
Yeah, man.
Right there, man.
But yeah, I think, man, honestly, what we was talking about with the TV belt and everything,
Yeah.
I think, honestly, man, I mean, that could work because, like I said, you got a lot of guys who are backstage right now. And, I mean, you're not really doing a bunch with them.
Yeah, let's just run down who's not on TV as much right now. You got your Tyler Breezes, you got your Nevilles, you got your freaking you got
Darren
Young. Yeah, I was gonna say Darren. You got Darren Young. You got freaking what? You got who just
Curtis Axel.
Yeah, Curtis Axel. You got Old Dallas. You have freaking what's that dude's name? Oh, Jinder Mahal. He just freaking came back. And you got all.
You know, I like Jinder, man. I like Jinder.
He really don't do it for me, but it is what it is. So
yeah. Hold on. What's up?
Yep.
Pick that up.
Huh?
Pick that up.
Oil of Olay. Oh, Lord. Hello, legs. Hey, y'all want to see this? Let me stop.
No.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, I like sitting. I like living indoors. So.
Exactly,
no,
bro.
Yeah, Mahal, man. You know, when I initially saw him with the whole Kali and what was his name? Ranjan Singh, I think it is. I saw him and I'm like, who is this guy? And I'm like, let's see what they do with him. They did nothing, unfortunately. But you know, he's got that look of he could be an asshole if they book him right.
Exactly.
But yeah, you know what would be dope about the TV title? Let's put it like this. Remember the initial draft when they had the rule that I think the world champion and the women's champion had to cross over to both shows?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would be dope for the TV title.
Yeah, exactly.
And that would be dope. Let's see, you said Jinder Mahal, you mentioned Neville. Get a couple of the cruiserweights involved in it, why not? The other one.
And and also with that said, I like what they did with the cruiserweights, and they gave them their own show, the Spotlight. I'm not saying the TV title needs their own freaking title, but the shows that they have on the network and whatnot. That because I don't think like they're not doing superstars and main event like live on the network anymore. I don't think.
Right. You know what would be nice?
Yeah, they're just showing the replays now.
Yeah.
But do have one of those shows and have the TV title exclusive to that show maybe.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I agree. And you know what would be cool too? You know what? Even if they didn't want to do it with per se, with a belt, do it like Smoky Mountain did, like beat the champ. Like, hey, if you win, you get a bonus. If you're able to defend your TV status, you get some sort of bonus or whatever. And I mean, that could lead to something, you know. I mean, it could be. I think it cannot do. I think it can be done. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, that's a huge if.
Exactly.
That's a really huge if. But yeah, there's a lot of guys, man, at the back. There's Swagger, Titus.
I've got all about Swagger. You know, former world heavyweight champion. Him being like an initial champion, that would give us a semi good rub. A former world champion, and putting it over and whatnot, that would be a good rub.
Yeah, I agree. And that's the thing too. I'm looking at it, and it becomes a when they had them switch over to SmackDown, and I'm saying, all right, well, let's see what they're gonna do with them. And I mean, pretty much, she had the program with Baron, and then that's it. And speaking of Baron, I'm hoping that post, I forgot who posted it in the group. Hopefully, it
Yeah.
does lead to something because SmackDown Live after TLC, he did mention about to Daniel Bryan and Renee about wanting to pretty much say, hey, you know what? I'm over this Kalisto thing. He kind of alluded to wanting to compete to kind of step up, which I think would be good on his end because he
Exactly.
needs something.
Exactly. And the crazy thing about it is, was ever since SmackDown Live,
Yeah,
since the
Baron
draft,
definitely he
the fact,
needs something.
yeah, exactly. And the thing that it's been Ambrose and Styles.
Hmm?
It's been Ambrose and Styles pretty much since
Yeah.
the draft. So
Yeah, something definitely needs to go on with him. It's good though. It's good for programming, man. And that's the thing about me. I got a buddy of mine at work actually, and I didn't know he was a wrestling fan until actually just this week. And I heard him talking to somebody else about it, and kind of chimed in on the conversation. And he was saying that that sometimes that he actually kind of looks forward. Sometimes he watches Raw, SmackDown, and Impact. He actually, I turned him on to Lucha Underground. He said he's going to start watching it and everything himself because he never really paid attention to it. But I told him, I said, "You Fire Stick," and he does. I gave him the app and everything of where to go to watch it. So, I'm going to talk with him probably next weekend, see
okay,
where his head is on that. But he was saying, man, as far as like variety and wrestlers, he actually looks forward to sometimes the matches on main event and superstars. Just on the basis of you can see different folks. And like I told him, I said, the initial draft, that's what you saw. You saw, guys, were gunning for different belts or in mid card status. Even if, not saying that, hey, push this guy to try to be a champion or whatever. But you saw your variety of guys. And I think that's why I think the concern was when they initially started the draft was this, okay, you got a roster full of people, how are you gonna use them? Um, like you look at SmackDown. SmackDown's women division, I mean, they're doing good stuff. Alexa, Becky, all those girls are doing shit. Naomi thought to say that. But overall, and I mean, don't get me wrong, because Sasha and Charlotte, they've been tearing it up. They have been really going in. I don't know. Like I said, I know Charlotte's older rematch, obviously, because she's a former champion. But now it comes down to, okay, you got to get over this hump.
exactly,
What do you do?
exactly. And
Because I mean, as far as it goes with the whole thing with Flair and Charlotte, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I watched that shit on Monday night. I ain't gonna lie, yo, when she popped her dad in the face, I was like, oh my God, Charlotte, you bitch, I love you. Woo! It was beautiful, man. It's beautiful. I like Charlotte, man.
it's good. I like it. I like that they keep putting with them in the main event slot of the show.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
And they're taking full advantage of it.
Exactly, and that they are bringing it, and that's definitely a good thing. But my only thing is you have to continue to make the rest of your division relevant as well, because as soon as that program is over, you just put so much attention into them two that you forgot. Oh, we had Bailey. I'm just saying, and I think we can ready to start the road to WrestleMania, and we're still talking about Sasha and Charlotte. as the women's division, and we have done it. There has not been anything else to besides. I think they had like a 6-man tag. What was it like was it last week, the week before last, something like that.
Yeah,
You can't forget about the rest of the division.
that's true. And that's the thing, man. You're gonna need that variety, and I think I tell you this, man. I wouldn't be surprised right now. Like I said, I mean, Charlotte's obviously she's got the heat.
Yeah,
The,
definitely.
the heat is on Charlotte, especially after what she did to her pops.
Oh, yeah.
Her and Sasha, they're gonna go on for a bit, but yeah, eventually, like you said, eventually they are gonna have to, like I said, you can't ignore Bailey, and everything, obviously. So that's gonna be an interesting concept too to see how they're gonna step in. I'm thinking in order for Bailey, because Bailey being so over right now, you're not gonna turn Bailey heel. If anything, Sasha's gonna have to go back to being back to her
Yeah.
ways. She's gonna have to get back into life.
Uh-huh.
Um, Bailey as a heel. And you know what? My uncle mentioned that.
Definitely. Yeah.
He said, "What would you think if she was ever a heel?" I said, "I could see it kind of creepy because she's Bailey has that face, so cute, and she has that face of I'll hug you until you die, almost like Elmira from Tiny Toons. That's what I think about. She seems like that
Oh, man.
psychotic. She seems like she'd be like just a ultra possessive, just crazy heel, but not to the heel of booing, but the heel is like a tweener. But like I said, right now I just can't see it. But I think basically I can see Sasha taking out Bailey. Bailey becomes everybody's favorite victim, and then they go on to a stat card and turn it out
Exactly.
again.
And personally, one of the things that they're saving that with Romania,
Yeah,
because if it
they
worked,
should.
if it worked at a freaking if it worked at a freaking NXT takeover and they get back to the year, ooh, Vince is theory, ooh, why don't we put them on the grand stage and have them do it again?
Yeah.
But
And some other things too, man. You're looking at it. Um, I'm thinking about right now. I think the Monday, New Day,
yeah,
pretty much. As of 12:01, would they break the record, or are they going to tie the record, or how is it going to be set up?
oh man, show you get me
It's
started.
one of the two. I know. It's
I,
either.
I truly believe that their reign went too long. And they're doing this just to spite demolition. And I mean,
Yeah, I think as of Monday, possibly the fix might be in. I kind of figured that it was going to be a triple threat, which I'm not surprised after
uh,
what happened on Monday. We shall see. That's going to be an interesting turn of events. And that's another thing too, man. It's like I'm looking at it, as far as going with variety, man. I was thinking about something, man. What do with Braun Strowman?
Evil Bane.
well, with Braun Strowman, I mean, he's still. I think he still needs time. Yeah, he's a big beast of a man, big burly bastard he is. But I think he still needs time. He's better. With granted, they freaking put the world title on the Great Khali. I mean, but
Yeah,
and Strowman is way better than Khali ever was. So with that said, I get it. He's a beast, whatnot. But it's the point that where they put him over as a as a champion. Time will tell.
I don't see that happening. Um, but it's just like you can't. As far as not, I know you know what, not even champion or whatever, but just in the form of, like I said, you saw what happened. What was it, week before last, with the whole thing with him attacking Sami Zayn and whatnot, and I don't know. That's kind of I don't know. It's kind of up in the air. Zayn,
That is
I thought,
a crazy idea. Follow me with this one.
yeah,
Now, with Strowman, yes, he had a little program with Sami Zayn, but you know what the program would benefit him and would definitely get him over that hump and would set him down the right path. And that would be a program with Roman Reigns.
I can see that. Hey, are you able to see me?
I see now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the hell happened. Well, I dropped my phone. I grabbed it. I think I hit something, but okay. I was able to see you, but my other screen at the bottom wasn't coming through. But
Yeah.
I could hear what you were saying about Roman Reigns. I could see that happening.
Exactly, because two big horses just knocking the heck out of each other, and Strowman getting the one up on Roman. They could have a really good program. They really could. Because even as much as they went back and forth, him and Roman and Rusev had a pretty good program as well, and they brought it, and I think Braun could definitely benefit from a program like that.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Um, like I said, it's a lot, man. I just and that's the thing. They're asking that a lot. I was kind of just things going on in my mind. I'm saying to myself, what you gonna do with this guy? What you gonna do with this person? And then of course too, comes the question of also, um, a couple of guys. A lot of guys have been MIA as of late, man. I
Uh-huh.
haven't seen Cruz in a while up until before TLC. I mean, I know he just fought one of the Vaudevillains recently on SmackDown.
Okay.
Either SmackDown or Main Event. My buddy of mine was actually at the SmackDown live taping and everything
Side
this past
third.
week. Huh?
I said side third.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, anyways, they need to do something with that man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Um, like I said, it's and see that's the gift and the curse of getting called up, to Raw SmackDown is like,
Yeah.
oh, it's like touch and go almost.
Exactly. It's pretty bad when a lot of folks, a lot of guys would rather stay down in NXT than to actually come up to the main roster. Because
Yeah.
like I was hyped for Apollo Crews, but what I thought was going to happen has happened, and he's become an afterthought.
Unfortunately, you're right.
Exactly.
I hate to agree.
Yeah, and Apollo is one of those guys you can strap the rocket to him and you go. He probably just need to work on his promo a bit, but outside of that, man, you can ride Apollo to the bank, bro. I'm just saying.
Right. Yeah, it's and it sucks too, man, because I mean the talent is there. Seeing him
Dude,
train and being like,
all of this freaking talent they freaking have, man, and
yeah,
the matchups are freaking countless, man. I'm not sure if it happened on the Indies, but I would love to see Apollo and Tony Nese go at it, man. Oh my God, that would be awesome. That would be an
yeah,
awesome freaking match.
yeah.
Oh,
I would pay to watch that shit.
oh my God, that would be awesome.
I would definitely pay to watch that, man. It's so many, man. That's why I was looking at the post in the group
Mhm.
and about dream matches, and that's why I put up Regal and Douglas Williams.
Exactly.
Who, and funny enough, somebody actually tweeted Regal and Williams some time ago. It's been I think a couple of years now. But both of them, like Williams is like, yeah, that's a career highlight for him. And Regal's like, I never wrestled him, but hell, I want to.
Mhm.
Man, Williams, man, you know what? He's underrated as shit. He's doing some work over there in England right now. I
Exactly.
actually caught a couple of his matches throughout the week. A few of them kind of off and on before going to work. Um, him and Galloway, him and Aaron Stevens, a couple of people. I want to see the shit with him and Cody though. I heard it was fire.
Exactly, man. That was another wasted opportunity, man. Freaking Drew Galloway is freaking money, man.
Mm.
That whole thing got freaking wasted right there, man.
Was
I
who?
I, I love that freaking the chosen one freaking gimmick that he was doing for the night.
Yeah, man. Galloway, man. I remember like how bad he used to fuck with Teddy Long all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah. Apologize to me, Teddy. You have to. Vince told you to like just like
Just yeah,
he was on the way, man, and just I think like I said, I think everything soured on when the shit with him and Terrence
yeah.
Terrell got out and they both
Yeah.
went to jail. That's when the decline hit for him in WWE
Exactly.
because when it happened, I remember he was off TV obviously for a hot second, but they brought him back. He wrestled Undertaker. Undertaker beat him like he wasn't shit. There wasn't even a close call or anything. And just Undertaker beat him, and then all of a sudden, three-man band some months later. Because when Undertaker squashed him on SmackDown that night, it was like, okay, let's see where this goes. Is there going to be a program or something? Nothing. He disappeared for a bit. I think he showed up. I think he wrestled a few times, like on Main Event and Superstars. And then the next thing you know, he come out in leather jeans and a bandana. And I'm like, what the fuck? So this is what you're doing with him. And I
Exactly.
said, obscurity. And yeah, man. Speaking of the three-man band, man, I was excited for Heath, man. He got a decent run. I think Rhino's about to go ham on his ass though.
Oh
That
man.
kid Rhino don't give two shits.
All right.
But Heath, man, that's another guy, man. He took nothing and made it into something though. My buddy was at the SmackDown Live. He said it's amazing, man, how many people have the I Got Kids T-shirt. He said he saw a lot of them, and he's not talking like three or four or five. Like he saw like several people with them. And I was telling him, I said honestly, I said if you let if they give a person a chance, anything can happen. You saw what Zack Ryder did when they gave him a chance. He did the same thing. Just think what you could do, with other guys.
Exactly.
Like you look at Curtis Axel a couple of weeks ago when they were in Minneapolis,
Uh-huh.
and he went ape shit on a promo and everything
Exactly.
and whatnot. And generally, I mean, honestly, yeah, home crowd, yada yada, say what you will, but the fans were into the shit. They were into him more than they were Brock that night.
Exactly. And that shocked me. That
Yeah,
shocked me.
and I went back and I watched it, and I said, this is all. Yeah, he's home, he's a hometown kid, and yeah, it's a home promo, but it's like they're really digging this shit. And not saying that it's gonna happen every week in every town,
Of course.
but overall, I remember I think Jamil had put up the post. Somebody did. I want to say it was him, but it was at the time when it was pretty much kind of figuring out what the hell are you going to do with this guy. And a few of us shot the idea. I remember the post. It's been oh goodness, I was still living in Atlanta at the time. I think that's how long it's been. And I remember we put it up basically. You look at what his father did. Obviously, Mr. Perfect, like excellent athlete, never, hit, never miss, everything else. And I thought they were almost going somewhere when they brought out the whole thing about he's more than perfect, and I'm like, okay, I see what you did there, but then that kind of floundered itself. You know, you got something there. I mean, I know that he's been teaming up randomly with Darren Young as of late, in which I'm not sure what the hell that's all about. I never really cared for Ryback, honestly, because
Yeah.
I saw it live and I'm just like, whatever. Yeah, that to me I'm just like, okay, you're either gonna do something with these guys or you're not, and apparently they didn't. So no surprise there. Um, outside of that, man, you know what I really want to talk about though is Cody Rhodes.
Bruh, bruh. Freaking Cody, man. It's like, dude.
I watched that promo a couple of times this morning, man. I'm good on him, man. Good shit, man. I mean, honestly, um, he's a guy, man. I'm gonna be honest. When Legacy split up in 2010, after WrestleMania, I always kind of wondered, what was gonna happen. Like, I mean, you knew Randy was gonna continue to do what he does, obviously. But as far as Cody and Ted Jr., I mean, Cody talented as hell. Ted talented as hell too. I always figured myself that Ted was gonna be the one to go on. Um, it kind
Yeah.
of worked out. Unfortunately, injuries and everything else kind of sidelined him, and then he just got lost and ended up calling it a career, which is probably the right thing because he probably would have been miserable as shit by now. Um, but Cody, basically, man, he turned water into wine, man. Anything that he did. I tell you, man, like he went from from OVW to leave my daddy alone, Randy, to that shit to teaming with Bob Holly for a bit. Yo, remember that slap
Oh, yeah,
when Bob
definitely.
Holly fire out of his face?
Yeah.
Watch that shit, man. That shit was crazy. I want to see you. What he said? He said, I want to see you fire up out there. He popped him in the face. I remember reading Bob Holly's book though. And he talked about that shit. I don't think Dusty was too happy about that though. Oh, but yeah, I mean Cody, man. I mean, you look at it, man. The last decade he's been around, man. I mean, just damn. I know he's finished up his commitments with Impact Wrestling so far. But now, man, with Global Force, Ring of Honor, what he just did with Jay Lethal, to now in New Japan, and then I know he's got to wrestle in England, on January 5th. Actually, I was just looking at that. Um, man, I'm happy for him, man. I really am. And, I mean, I'm legit happy because I mean, we all used to have this discussion about what they're gonna do with him. What they're gonna do with him. About even with the whole thing. I think like you said it earlier, Stardust could have been something special, but it was just backstage doing backstage things. Unfortunately, it's like I say, he has the ability to never give up on anything. Like I said, when he broke his nose in the match versus Rey Mysterio, and when he became undashing Cody Rhodes, that's when I said this guy, he's gonna be around because he's still, even though he wasn't wrestling with a broken nose, he's still making himself, hey, I'm on TV, I'm cutting promos, I'm not just gonna be around and let my nose heal and then go after Mysterio. I'm gonna try to go after Mysterio even with a broken nose. Putting paper bags over the heads. Just everything. I think the only thing I didn't like was probably that first Dashing Cody Rhodes song. I hated that bullshit. But outside of that, I love the gimmick though. He has taken pretty much everything that's been given to him and has made it work. So him going over to Japan, when the rumor came out about that, it would be either him or Ryback. Honestly, either or, I really wasn't surprised. As far as it goes. But a good shit on him, man. I'm like I said, I'm just I don't know, man. It's nice to see that, man. Like I said, a lot of guys, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he show up on Lucha Underground sometime in the future, honestly.
Exactly. And the crazy thing is, it's something like this that happened to Cody, and he's able to get that love for being a wrestler again. And you can see the passion and the energy that he's bringing with everything that he's doing right now. And like, and Curtis was saying it on a podcast. I can't remember I think it was Austin's podcast. He said that independent guys make a very, very good living doing indie, and they can appreciate it.
Yeah.
You don't have to be on the big stage. So maybe that'll be his niche for a while. And in the meantime, his stock is going back. WWE will have to recognize it, and no, he might come back, and he could come back as an Impact player. Who freaking knows?
Yeah.
You know?
And it could definitely happen, no doubt. I mean, you're seeing what he's doing right now, and I mean, he's been putting on some really some quality stuff. Which I mean, honestly, it's not surprising. I mean, he had some awesome matches in WWE as well. But and that was the thing that everybody was always. I remember they were questioning it. Of course, when he first came in, like I said, he was still green when he was first on Raw, obviously. But because it's hard to follow in the footsteps of your dad, and then on top of that, your brother. He really had it going, because your dad, being Dusty Rhodes, and then just your brother, half brother, however the hell you want to name it, being who he is and what he's done with his career. It's like, really, okay, like, we've seen what your dad can do, we've seen what your brother can do. What can you do? And I mean, I know if Dusty was still around today, he's like, man, take advantage of it, man. And he is. He's running with it, man. And I mean, good shit. That's the thing, man. MVP mentioned in a podcast a while back about that. MVP was saying, yeah, you're in WWE. Either you get let go, or you ask to be released. Whatever the hell it is. And, it's a thing of, take advantage of whatever is out there. Whether it's Indies, New Japan, Ring of Honor, Puerto Rico, Mexico, England, wherever, go there. Take advantage. If they want you, do it. Because you don't know what the hell it can lead to.
He's embracing it. He's been out there, and he's working with these folks that he had his eye on. Definitely some of the top folks within the freaking business. It's like amazing, man, amazing. I think I saw he has a match with Ricochet coming up.
Yeah, and
so it's like awesome, It's awesome.
Yeah,
awesome. And the thing is, you don't have to wait. And he's creating the feel that WWE isn't the only show in town.
That's true.
And there's other talent out there, and him appearing at these shows is showing that. The show he had last night, he was in Corpus Christi. One of the biggest Texas talents that we have, Sammy Guevara. This kid, he's that brash, cocky guy. He's athletic as hell, and he's main eventing and still on the show with this Cody Rhodes. Folks are getting that rub. oh, by the way, here's Cody Rhodes. Oh, by the way, here's this guy. Oh, here's these other two guys in the earlier of the show. There's talent out there, and folks are getting put on notice.
That is true. Yeah, it is out there, man, and that's the thing. It was like one time when you had ECW, WCW, WWF all there or whatever. You had independents that were there, but of course at the time back then, if you were lucky, you might have ran into somebody who was in whatever company, and you might be able to get on, or maybe within developmental and get on through there. Nowadays, pretty much, you look at where WWE is getting their talent from, and there's these indie shows. You look at when you see like Triple H and Regal at the Evolve shows. And, you hear about these things, and you hear the names that are being mentioned. And honestly, a lot of it, the only one I was really skeptical about, hi Kevin, was probably AJ. Because there was so much shit about AJ over the last decade or so, decade and a half, about will he come to WWE, won't he come to WWE, what'll happen. And when it did happen, it was like finally that was the one that I was probably the most kind of wondering, like if that would ever happen and what would they do with them. All the other names I'm not surprised of, because it was almost like, well, you know what, they're getting these guys and guys who are tied into him, to this person, so it's no surprise that like you're hearing Adam Cole possibly being a name. I wouldn't be surprised if it happens later on down the line. It wouldn't surprise me one damn bit. Kenny Omega, maybe. I tell you this, man. I saw Kenny Omega in developmental in Atlanta when they still had Deep South Wrestling, and it's crazy, man. Like to see him. I can't even tell you who the hell he wrestled, but it was just like he wrestled a guy. He lost the match, and then to see him now 10 years later, he's come a long way too, because he came a long way, because at the time, man, it's like, man, when I saw him, I'm like, man, he looks familiar. And then kind of when I did some reading on him, and I'm like, Omega, DSW, I said, oh shit, him, and that's when it hit me, like, okay, I remember him now. I remember he did an interview, was talking about the training with like Bill DeMott and a few others and all like that. So like I said, it wouldn't be surprising, but honestly, man, I encourage anybody who, if you don't go to indie shows, go, because you never know. The guy might be the opening match or the mid or the main or whatever. You might see that motherfucker on TV one day.
Exactly. And definitely some of my TWF, San Antonio and TWF Austin guys, not to remind me, a certain person that's in NXT right now, whatnot, she was doing her thing, right up the road, about 60 minutes from where I'm at right now. And it's how cool, how chill she was, interacting with her whatnot. Right now, she's like the number 2 female wrestler at NXT right now. Ember Moon. And
who was it?
Ember Moon, formerly Athena.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes, these guys, my guys down here, they hung out with her, just shoot the shit with her and everything. Because they take pride, because they literally watched her grow, and they're proud to say, oh, so that we've seen watch X amount of years, they made it. Now they're fulfilling their dreams, and we're over the moon happy for her,
Right. And that's the thing, man. It's what you were saying about that. You just never know. You never know, man. A guy, like I said, could be on the Indies today and be in NXT next week. And we've seen it. a couple of people. You know, obviously, um, you look at someone like Leva Bates, who yeah, her NXT is Blue Pants, but if you really follow her, she's been all over the place.
Exactly.
There's a lot of them out there like that. And overall, when when you come to think about it too, a situation being, a lot of people had this mentality. I remember there was talk about it. I was at a show once, and I was still wrestling, and somebody was saying, "Oh man, you heard so and so, man? He's got a dark match in WWE, man, and man, I don't want that shit, man. All they gonna do is job you out." It's like, motherfucker.
Dude, like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
If I was wrestling, and the motherfucker was like, "Yo, man, can you work Raw dark match tomorrow?"
Yeah.
What time I got? Whoever it is, I don't give a shit. Whoop my ass. I don't care.
Exactly. Because the crazy thing is, a lot of folks, me and you can attest to this. But as soon as you get that rub from being on TV, what's going to happen with your bookings?
Huh?
Like, as soon as you appear in a dark match and you get jobbed out to somebody, to a Braun Strowman, to a Nia Jax, what's going to happen to your bookings?
You're going to get paid like a motherfucker.
So, and this is a business, folks. It really is. Okay, I got my butt whooped on freaking Monday Night Raw. Okay, how many people watch Monday Night Raw?
Everybody.
I'm just saying. I guarantee you, it's more than the 300, 400 people that's gonna see me at any show.
True.
Case in point. Delilah Doom. She's a local here. After she went on Monday Night Raw and she got pushed over the top rope by Nia Jax. Her book is just freaking skyrocket. She's flying out to California doing tours, going up to freaking Illinois doing seminars with Copacabana and Paige's mom. It's crazy. Opportunities open just from that simple 3-minute job that you did on TV.
Right. And that's the thing. Hold on.
Yeah.
Samsung. Okay. But yeah, you're right though. And I mean it happens, man, because Ellsworth. Ellsworth, say what y'all want to, whoever the hell watching this. But you know what? Honestly, that no chin motherfucker, he's getting over, he's getting exposure. And it's like I said, when Braun Strowman whooped his ass and all the memes and everything came out, I'm pretty sure he already had commitments after that already set up, but I'm pretty sure his phone and text messages and emails were probably hitting off the hook after that. So it's like, yo, more power to him.
Exactly. And now guess who has a full-time contract with WWE? As much as you hate it, as much as you get tired of the angle they're doing and whatnot, and as much as you want to post about, if he wins the title, I'll stop watching. Hey,
they ain't gonna stop watching shit.
Yeah, exactly. you gonna continue to watch it, and guess what? He whether you watch or not, he's still gonna get paid.
That's true. That is so true.
He's still gonna get paid. So
you're right, man. Hey, that's the thing about it, man. Honestly, man, I don't fault nobody for getting their money, man, because in wrestling, man, it's here today, gone tomorrow.
Exactly. Who knows who will be in the company a month from now? Who knows who will be out of wrestling 6 months from now? So it really is like that, because you truly will never freaking know. None of us saw that's why at the height of his freaking title reign, blowing out his freaking knee, going for 6 to 8 months. No one saw that coming.
Hold tight, man. Hold tight. I'm switching out to my tablet. Hold on.
Okay. while you're switching out, guys, I'm just trying out this thing real quick.
Okay, damn. Sorry about that.
Yeah, cut that one off.
Hold on. Hello?
Don't worry. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my
I'm sorry.
I tell you this, man, I'm a testament to that shit, man, because 2011, it was rough. It started off kind of rough, man, but a lot of blessings, man, came my way prior to my knee injury.
Uh-huh.
And it was, initially it started off, I was working a company in Atlanta. It was known as Mid Georgia Championship Wrestling, and eventually became NWA Atlanta.
Okay.
And overall, the initial fallout from that was I had a death in my family. I canceled a booking, and they decided not to continue on with booking me anymore. Initially, man, I ain't gonna lie. I was heated. I was really heated. And hold on, man. And when it happened, I'm saying to myself, like, damn, how the hell you gonna stop somebody from doing a show because he had a death in the family? This shit was legit. And I mean, initially when I talked to the initial booker, who's a good friend of mine, what happened, man, I'll talk to Andy, whatever. So Andy decided to him, yo, we ain't gonna fuck with Archangel anymore. We just gonna move on. So I was like, cool. So word got around about what Andy did. And it was no secret because I actually canceled out about 3 weeks worth of shows because, like I said, it was a death. I was grieving, visiting family. And I said, hey, look, I'll make it up to you. Whatever. I said, it is what it is. So other shows understood. Andy didn't understand. When they found out what Andy did, one door opened, 10 more. One door closed, 10 more opened.
Nice.
Dragon Gate opened up. Couple of places opened up. So it was like, you know what? Like I said, it's you take advantage of whatever. There were times, man, and you know it just like I do. And Chris, who's in the group, Chris Price, he's a wrestler too, known as Phantom. And Chris, are you still working, man? Let me know, man. I gotta catch up with you too. But the thing is, like I know, man, we would travel for pretty much peanuts to a show. We spent more time on the road than you actually did on a card. But it was worth it, man. And you bet your ass I would. But like I said, I encourage anybody, man, if you get into wrestling, you a ref, you a wrestler, a manager, announcer, whatever, if you got an opportunity to go somewhere, you don't know where it could lead to, man, because the thing is, you don't know who might be at these shows.
Exactly. But whether it's another promoter checking out the competition who come like, hey, I want you to come work for me.
Huh?
You never know. You never know. You never know. Like, okay, like, hey, I'm gonna let my people to the side. Like, I know a promoter who's looking for someone like you. Like, are you available such a day? You never know what happens.
That is true.
Because wrestling is the biggest one of the biggest networks out there. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
If you ain't freaking networking wherever you freaking go and not make connections.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. I'm glad you said that, man, because like you said with networking, man, that's another thing too. Like I could be at a show this afternoon and guys are talking in the locker room shooting this shit. And then you might have somebody like, yo, man, hey, are you booked next weekend? Yeah, I'm booked. Oh, where you booked that, man? Could they use anybody? I'll let you know. Or, hey, I'm not booked next weekend. Yo, I know a guy, man, he's looking for a couple of people for like a battle royal or a match or something. And it's like, where they at? I'll do it.
Exactly.
You know,
And that's the thing. I think me and you both, if me and you both decided that we wanted to get back into it. I guarantee you, if we put our word in right now, we can have we can have two or three bookings before the end of the year easily if we wanted to.
that is true. I agree. And you know, that's the thing about it, man. You know, I always say, don't sell yourself short. I don't care if that place. I don't care if you work in a venue that's a flea market or whatever, because you never know who might be there. Like I said, man. I mean, there were times, man. I would be do shows in some of these small towns, and it's like, man, this looks like some shit out of goddamn Leave It to Beaver or some shit.
Exactly.
Oh, who the hell walking through that damn door though?
Exactly. And the other thing is,
Like,
the other thing on
yeah,
top of that is you don't burn bridges either.
who's that?
I'm saying the other thing is you don't burn bridges either.
Right. And you know, that's the thing, man, about it. You know, when you have these opportunities, you know, I know a lot of guys who turned down an opportunity, and it was either because of you let somebody talk you out of it, or you felt like, man, this guy's not paying me enough. And honestly, man, you know, my thing is this: ain't nobody really making no money on the indies.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's not kid yourself here.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta fucking hustle. And you know, that's the thing, man. Like I said, I know a lot of guys who like, man, I ain't doing that shit for $10, $20.
Exactly.
I will.
With that said, LJ, I got a pop smoke. If you're available later, we can talk another hour just on that alone.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if you're available later, and we can do this again. We'll jump back live again, and we'll talk a little bit more about this. Okay. Okay, definitely. All right. For everybody else who's watching.
I'm free on. Well, actually, I got a hangout going on later for some Power Ranger shit, but that's later on at night.
But for everybody else, you know, this is how we roll. THWF. Join us on Facebook. This is your boy Said. We're going to holler at you guys later.
Later.
All right, bro. I'll get with you as soon as I get back. All right, man?
All right, man. I'll talk to you later, man. Good talking with you.
All right, bro. You too.